At the edge of the old orchard stood a chestnut tree older than the house, older than the road, older than anyone in the village could agree to remember. Mara, who repaired clocks and trusted broken things more than polished ones, noticed the door on a wet afternoon. It was narrow, green with moss, and fitted into the trunk as if the tree had grown around it on purpose. The village believed the tree was hollow. The children dared each other to tap it and listen for ghosts. The adults walked by without looking, the way people do when they have agreed that curiosity is dangerous. Mara did not believe in that kind of agreement. She brushed away the wet leaves, found a brass handle cold as river stone, and opened the door. Inside was not wood, but a staircase going down through a glowing darkness. Every step she took made a different sound, like a bell, a page turning, a spoon against glass. At the bottom stood a room lined with clocks, all stopped at different times. In the center sat an old woman in a coat of faded blue, calmly winding a watch with a key no larger than a thorn. "You took your time," the woman said. Mara asked who she was. "The keeper of what people leave behind," the woman replied. "Lost names, unmade promises, doors no one remembers opening." She showed Mara the clocks. One had stopped at the minute a child was last seen near the river. Another at the hour two brothers stopped speaking. Another at the exact instant the orchard was spared from fire, though no one ever credited the right person. Mara understood then that the room was not storing time. It was holding the hidden weight of the village. "There is one more," said the woman, and she turned a clock away from the wall. Its hands moved. Mara read the face and felt her own breath catch. The time on it was the moment she had chosen, years ago, not to leave when her mother died, not to speak when truth would have hurt, not to ask the questions that might have changed everything. The woman placed the key in Mara's palm. "Every door remains in some tree," she said, "until someone is willing to open it." When Mara returned to the orchard, daylight had changed. The tree stood silent again, bark smooth, branch heavy, ordinary to anyone who wanted ordinary. But from that day on, people in the village found themselves speaking more carefully, remembering more honestly, and knocking on closed doors before assuming they were locked. No one saw the door again. Mara did, once, in a reflection after rain. And each time she walked past the tree, she remembered that some places do not hide from the world. They wait for it to be ready.